Let me explain. Alright everybody, hey, it's Chaos Lord. So essentially, welcome to this video that nobody asked for. Essentially, because of me recently playing Anton Blast and just getting destroyed, trying to do one of the hardest challenges possible. This is basically just a video for me to just rant and just decompress a little bit, just to be in a better mind space. So yeah, next video I'll definitely be doing Frick Burst, but as I said, I just need just, a place to rant just a little bit just to feel good. But anyways, enjoy the gameplay as I just talk about my problems and then what's just being occupied in my mind right now. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this, I guess, throwaway video. So yeah, anyways, this is basically the first time I really get to talk to you guys for long periods of time. But essentially, I just want to talk about what's going on. Actually, I don't know where to start, honestly, because I'm gonna be talking for a long time. I don't want to end up repeating myself, but essentially the point is to explain my situation more and what's going on and what I'm basically my plans for the channel. Because normally when I started off with YouTube, my main goal is essentially just to do something I enjoy, make an audience, and then play any games I want, and then people enjoy it, and then that's pretty much it. And basically making a living out of it. Though unfortunately it's getting harder as time goes on, because even though my channel is slowly growing, honestly it doesn't feel legit in a way, because essentially the channel blew up because of a pizza tower, honestly, and I've said this multiple times already, but at the time it felt great knowing that my channel blew up, a lot of people are interested in my content and stuff, and so because of me wanting to fully complete games and mods and whatever, by doing every possible thing in a sense, everything was fine. But over time, I pretty much noticed that was the only thing most people would watch. And because whenever I would upload anything else, essentially the only thing most people would just care about is Pizza Tower, to a point where, oh hey, Chaos Lord upload Pizza Tower, immediately watch it. If it's anything else besides Anton Blast, then the video will automatically do horrible, like this one. But as I said, this is just mostly for me to decompress than it actually doing good, so I don't really mind. It's just for any of you loyal audiences or those who just want to get to know me a bit better, which I appreciate if you guys are here. But yeah, essentially I just kept uploading Pizza Tower video after Pizza Tower video, and eventually I just want to play other games and still with the highly edited, or just me having a good time, you guys have a good time as well. But unfortunately, I can't really afford to do that, because unfortunately, in terms of how those videos perform and the amount of money I earn by any video that isn't specifically that game, I can't really afford to make variety content, which is why I tend to just stick with doing one game or two, because it's how I can keep things afloat. But at this point, I'm decided to just pretty much change how this channel works, to where if I feel like playing a game, I'll play it, do the main stuff, and then after that I'll play a different game, and if I want to come back and do the extra stuff, then I'll do that. Oh, nice item. But essentially, because of my financial issues, I'm trying to figure out how can I earn more money without being too crazy about it, So I decided that with my memberships, that whenever I start doing anything extra, I'll make it where members will pretty much be able to access those videos early for a decent amount of time, and then eventually everyone else can watch it afterwards. But the goal is essentially find a way to earn money, but without necessarily expecting people to just spend a crazy amount. As for the memberships in question, essentially at most you just have to just spend $1 if you actually want to see the videos when those extra videos come out. There's the options for $3 to $5, but that's just extremely optional. I don't expect people to go for the most expensive stuff, or me demanding give me money, all that stuff. No, I need I just want to create an incentive where if you want to support the channel, want to see the extra content, go right ahead. It's not too much to ask, but if you don't, that's totally fine. You just watching the videos is just enough, really. God, I'm rusty. I haven't played this game forever. Jesus. When I was trying to do the hard Anton Blast challenge, it really was affecting me mentally. Not really just because of the difficulty, but because of what's happening in life, and the fact that I'm literally only making videos of a certain type of game because it's what works. And then whenever I try to branch out, as I said 500 times, it just won't do well, and I feel I'm stuck where I'm at right now. Every time I look at my channel, normally I'll feel a bit proud to where I'm at, but in a way it feels it's mostly just inflated, because with the amount of subscribers I have, you might think that a good portion would just enjoy for who I am. But as I said, it blew up because of Pizza Tower, and the moment I kind of stopped making that, so did the views and everything else. And I've seen comments where perhaps I should play a mod or something else, but the long story short, I want to play other games besides Pizza Tower, because it's just, I feel I'm just obligated to just play it, and at that point I'm just not enjoying myself. And I'm trying to choose my words carefully, because I don't want to accidentally offend some people by saying oh, how dare you not watch my other content. No, that's not what I'm getting at, but I really need to make some changes for the channel if I want to go somewhere successfully. I dedicate much time into like trying to make the videos as entertaining as possible. Honestly, it just isn't enough given the fact that, like, as I said earlier, make videos of one game and that's it. Like, oh my god, I need something like every time. Jesus Christ. My main goal for the channel is to be at a point where I see like a game I'm interested at, I play it, and then, like, you know, a good portion of the people subscribed to my channel or just audience in general would be able to just watch and enjoy it. And then, you know, as long as I earn like a decent amount whenever I make a video, then like I don't mind if it's like slow or I just earn just a little bit more. But right now that's not where I'm at, unfortunately. And it's a bit frustrating that no matter how hard I try or how many videos I upload out there, if I don't make a video of a certain type of game, I'm just won't go anywhere, and I'm tired of it. So I decided I kind of like had enough. I need to just figure something out. I do want to say this though, for anyone who enjoys me as a content creator, or like pretty much just enjoys whatever video I upload, whether you watch it later so you don't get spoiled for whatever games I play, or you just enjoy me as a content creator, as I said, I really do appreciate you being part of the channel. Honestly, it means a lot that you truly do care for who I am as a person and what I try to like get out on YouTube. It sucks that given how the state of the pretty much the algorithm, I'm like, you have to go out your way to do something crazy to be viral, or just keep at it and hope for the best. And it just sucks that like you're doing much time to at least go somewhere, but it's not working. But basically, to anyone who's like been a long time fan, or you're willing to see or just experience the journey of me just playing whatever game I want, in a sense, or whatever you guys suggest whenever the time comes, I appreciate you guys being here, and thank you for everything. Really, it really means a lot that you guys are just here. Though I'll say that it is kind of like a shame that despite the size of my channel, that only like a small portion, like for me, it feels like only a small portion, it really cares me as, you know, oh hey, Chaos Lord uploads a video, let's go watch it, instead of just, oh hey, it's a Pizza Tower video, let me go watch that instead. Oh, it's not Pizza Tower, I won't watch it. Like, I really do not want to like attack my the other people like watching as well, but nor is it even attack to begin with. But it's just, it doesn't feel right when people are like only watch like one sort of thing, and because it's not that particular thing, then they just won't watch it, and it's just horrible, man. It's not like I'm like uploading like one game and all of a sudden I'm talking about like politics or something out of the ordinary. Like, I understand that some games I play are pretty much different from what I'm used to, but like besides that, like how I make the videos and pretty much how it's structured is pretty much the same. But it's like if the thumbnail doesn't contain any assets or is not talking about one thing, then it's just straight up they just won't click on it because of the algorithm, or they're just not interested. It's still like the quality of my channel, it's more quantitative in terms of like how well it performs. Like, even now as I'm explaining things to you guys, like I'm gonna be editing these and realize I'm just keep saying the same thing over and over and over again. You guys don't want to hear that, honestly. No one wants to hear someone repeat the same thing in many different ways. My main plan is trying to make use of my memberships, and hopefully like that can work out to where I'm in the better position to just feel comfortable uploading whatever video I make, but also whatever you guys, you know, want in the long run. If you guys are curious about the gameplay, my goal is to just essentially fight a certain boss and then just kill him, instead of like just ending it from there, because there's a certain interaction you can have to where you'll unlock something. So I'm pretty much just multitasking with this, ignoring the fact I'm here for 10 minutes. I'm not sure why, but there is something actually wrong with me, because whenever I play games, I always like to fully complete it, but it's like at a point where I am literally out here just spending like way too long doing every possible thing you can do, and I'm spending like 3 to 6 months trying to get everything done, not because of how long it really takes me, but because of, you know, I do things on my own pace. I edit videos so much to a point where it takes me so long editing a few clips, and then like I basically make weekly uploads unintentionally, and I need to like figure out a way where I can get videos out there and hopefully people would watch them, and then everything will go well. But I'm just taking things one step at a time, but that's basically where I'm at in general. I don't know why I come in here. There's nothing I can benefit from this. Is that the... Why are 3 of the 4 bird items in one day? My biggest goal really is to like increase the audience that just enjoys for who I am than what game I play, really. And I'm just not there right now. I'm really trying my best to, but also another thing that's also like affecting me mentally too is given my financial situation. I obviously won't get too personal about it, but there's a few things I need to like pay off, and given how much I'm earning and then the expenses on top of that, it's really preventing me from going anywhere financially. And I'm just trying to figure out what can I do that can work without me like overdoing myself, to just do it where I have to end up doing like 500 things at once, and then next time I'm just too stressed to actually make videos, or, you know, spend less time doing this, because, you know, if I'm doing other stuff in real life, then that's less time I work on videos. Because of that, less videos will be uploaded, the less money I'll earn from YouTube, and then essentially it's like I'm replacing one thing for another just for the sake of just trying to make ends meet. And then now I have to really hope that any random video I upload would somehow randomly blow up, and then I could go back to doing this pretty much full time. And right now I'm trying to make sure I don't get to that point. It was like that when I had a job before, and you know, when I blew up, I pretty much quit the job, because at the end of the day I'm someone who doesn't want to like end up doing so many things at once to just survive, but just do what they enjoy, and then like pretty much everything is pretty much good. I'm not asking to be like the most popular YouTuber ever, or trying to like expect people to like donate $500 every month or something. Like no. Like as long as I'm able to just have enough money each month and then just pretty much have a good amount as like the time goes by, I'm perfectly fine. I'm not asking for anything crazy in terms of what I'm expecting whenever I keep working on something. But yeah, like I am grateful that I am at a point where I could like upload a video and I'll end up doing well, but like compared to when I started YouTube. But not that to sound like selfish, but I do need more in general just to do well in life. I guess I'll just talk a little bit more about Pizza Tower at the moment for anyone who's still a fan of it and was wondering why I haven't been like uploading any of those for lately. Like I'll have a more in-depth explanation about it. Overall, I still enjoy the game. I don't hate it. I have nothing against the mods or anything like that. The problem isn't necessarily the game itself, but it's like more so it's at a point where it's something that like obviously each game and each medium in general has like its own fan base and whatever, and there's definitely nothing wrong with that. But unfortunately, most of the audience I attracted, not all, but like most of it's just they love it so much to a point where it's like, since I was the YouTuber that essentially did the game that they enjoy, that I am now like expected to only upload that. And whenever I stop uploading it, they'll just ask where's Pizza Tower, or like do every other mod possible, because you know, they enjoy Pizza Tower. Honestly, like I get that, but it's come at a point where now I'm not uploading Pizza Tower because I want to, but it's because, oh well, it'll just do well because of the game I'm playing, regardless of how well the video is. And now I'm stuck doing the same thing over and over and over again, and then no matter how much I do of it, like I made 150 videos of it for Christ's sake, it's just, it won't be enough, because then whenever something new exists, now I'm obligated to play that, or just, oh hey, here's a mod where there's more laps, and now they want me to do lap 6, and then when I do off lap 6, I have to do off lap 7 and lap 8, and then it's essentially just the same thing but +1, and it just gets to a point where I'm not really going anywhere. I essentially don't want my channel to be like a content farm, like to a point where, oh hey, you guys like this game? Let me just upload as many possible videos as possible to constantly farm out of it. Like, technically I am farming like Pizza Tower and Anton Blast, but more so it's just because it's because of a coincidence, because oh hey, let me do everything in this difficulty, everything that difficulty, because I want to, and so I just end up making a bunch of videos about that. But essentially it's at a point where whenever I start doing anything very hard for those challenges, especially like, you know, no hit boss rush or like the pizza gauntlet for Christ's sake, I am out here spending like a whole lot of time trying to complete a challenge where I need to make more videos to essentially sustain my career with this, and like that affects me mentally, where I can't just like dedicate a time doing one thing and then just think I'm all right. I won't be all right. So it gets to me, like I am pretty much rushed to complete something, so I don't have much patience to just tolerate all the failures and nonsense that comes with just, you know, naturally failing hard challenges. And so pretty much Anton Blast, the no-hit boss rush was like the turning point, where now anything extra that would take me a while have to be put on the side, and I'll just focus on making other content for other games. But back with Pizza Tower, like essentially I want to do other stuff, and unfortunately because of that I just want to play other games, and with how I upload a Pizza Tower and it does immediately well, it just doesn't feel right with me. I just had enough of it. So like I'll probably come back to it whenever I have the urge to play it, but unfortunately don't expect anything soon unless I get that random urge. But yeah. And the reason why I don't really feel good about uploading those sort of videos too is because I mentioned this earlier as well, but I used to do Sonic Frontiers. I made a random video talking where the thumbnail was essentially, god damn it, where I essentially there was a mechanic that involves a timer, and there's a level in war that involves a timer. So I pretty much just reference the thumbnail's essentially just like the game mechanic with like the Pizza Tower War thumbnail, and that video had like 15,000 views when I checked one time, compared to my other videos where it only had like 1,000 or 2,000, because the thumbnail was Pizza Tower. Like the video had nothing to do with it, but just referencing like a game mechanic, and it immediately did well because of the thumbnail. And at that point it's like, okay, so obviously the people who really watch my content with all these views is just, oh hey, Pizza Tower, watch, that's it, like a line of code. And I don't want to sound insulting, but that's essentially where my channel is at in terms of making that. And now I'll start the conversation with Anton Blast. Anton Blast, I actually had a great interest with it. I definitely enjoyed the game. Definitely, it is a great game. I enjoy it for what it is and how it's difficult. And I know I'm able to complete its challenges with due time. Because of its similarities with Pizza Tower, it was essentially, at the moment, Pizza Tower that isn't Pizza Tower. Like, obviously, the Anton Blast is in the carbon copy. That's not what I'm getting at, but in terms of how the videos perform, it was essentially similar enough where if I record and upload this videos of this game, it could do well enough to where I don't feel like I'm obligated to really play it. So I've been uploading a bunch of Anton Blast content, trying to complete every challenge, and I've been going well up to this point. But ever since I failed at the hard mode for the boss rush no hit, I said, you know what? Let me stop. I'm taking way too long. I'm not uploading anything. I'm not at a rightfully mentally viable area to keep going at this. So let me just stop, change how this content works because of my life situation, and just go from there. And here I am, just ranting about my life and playing Risk Ring 2 and self-playing Frick Bears, which I said I was gonna do in the last video. Yeah, I'm also inconsistent about that, so yeah, forgive me. I spent like, I don't know how long at Anton Blast, and I've done everything I can up to where I'm at, and I'd say I'm proud to just take a break from it at the moment. Like, I'm able to pretty much adapt to how the game works and try my best to complete it to the best of my ability. But now I feel like I should just focus on just doing what I want to do and then just share my experience with you guys. Like, I know that there may be a bunch of games that you guys might not have heard of or just might not have a big interest of, but right now I need to focus on what kind of makes me happy too and see what works, just so I could just like pretty much endure whatever hardships I go through as I continue on with making YouTube videos. Whether it's going back to doing hard challenges, like if I'm at a point where I could like not upload for a month and then I upload a video and it does well to where I pretty much make back the money I would have earned if I just kept uploading videos, I'm perfectly fine with that, but I'm not at that point yet, but I already said that. I guess I should probably start talking about the game I've been playing. Speaking of which, I should just use the key. Okay, so much for opening that chest. Essentially, this is a roguelike where pretty much the maps are randomly generated, but there's a set amount of stages. As time goes on, the game gets harder, and there's various ways to finish the game, various enemies, bosses, and a lot of like random items that you're not guaranteed to get to pretty much determine how your run will go. And it's pretty fun to keep playing over and over again. There's a lot of things to do. The game is not easy unless you want it to be. And pretty much the goal, as I mentioned, is just to fight a specific boss, kill him, unlock the skin, and then see where we go from there. And essentially with the random items, you see whatever items you can find, try to make it build, and hope to God it helps you actually win the game. Because let me tell you, some of the bosses are insane. Especially when you take too long and then everything takes forever to die. And I am playing on the second hardest difficulty. There's one called Eclipse where it just negative modifiers every time you actually finish the game a certain way, but I won't talk about that. That's you guys are probably already confused with how I'm explaining it, but yeah, that's essentially what I'm doing. There's like a bunch of synergies you can have here, which will give you a lot of interesting effects. And the funny thing too is that you can decide to finish the game, or you can just pretty much keep looping and just get stronger to where you essentially just one-shot every boss and every enemy in existence. No matter how hard the game gets, you essentially just can't die unless some random thing happen or you get too careless. But yeah, at the moment, this game's at a pretty good state. It had some, I wouldn't say controversial, but funny moments during other DLC, but I've actually showcased the other mods, not mods, DLC in the past. But I already do plan on making more variety content and just hoping for the best that I won't end up suffering greatly by doing that. I still might have to like make like an Anton Blast video or like some other like video you guys might watch just for the sake of you know what's funny? I don't know why I do these things to myself where I end up doing the most hardest things ever. The goal wasn't really to do the hardest things, it just pretty much leads up to that moment, and it just doesn't do me any favors because unless I pull it off, because like, you know, hard challenge, I struggle a lot and it takes too much time and then all that nonsense, and then it's just like the goal wasn't to torture myself, and yet here I am just doing the most hardest things ever, hoping to God something works. Like sometimes like you just want to just play a game and have a good time and not torture yourself, and here I am doing the complete opposite. Like, I know doing hard challenges is something to respect, obviously, in general. Sometimes you want to be at a good state of mind and just constantly just enduring the worst possible punishment ever, especially when it's self-inflicted. Oh yeah, oh god, I forgot this crap. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm doing decent damage, so that's that's good. Fortunately. Okay, let me go somewhere safe, because I know that I'm gonna make some mistake and die randomly. Oh yeah, fun fact, if you die, the run's over, unless you have an extra life. Oh, this is good. Yes. But yeah, so pretty much just do your best to keep moving. Don't die, and just do the best you can to just have fun. It's like, I do challenge myself, but like, never really to that degree until I start doing YouTube, really. Like, same thing with like Frick Bears. Like, I am still planning to do like the hardest modes, but not to where like, oh, I am playing as Frick Bears, and then I get to there and I spend like months trying to do a challenge, and then yeah, no. I'll play the main game, maybe do a couple extra stuff, but anything beyond that, it'll be something I'll do on the side, and then I'll make that be like, as I mentioned, not member exclusive, but like member early access, you know. And then with a reasonable amount of time afterwards, I'll make sure everyone's able to watch it, because, you know, I understand that paywalling some of my content, some people might not feel comfortable with that. So I pretty much want to at least make the burden just be temporary. Kind of like the Amazing Digital Circus theater thing, you know. I have no problems with that, by the way, but it's just like pretty much the same principle in terms of 2 week early. But not saying that any extra videos that's member exclusive is gonna be like 2 weeks early, but that pretty much early access, and then over time, you know, you guys who are not paying for the memberships can watch it as well. Not sure how much I'm gonna talk, because this stage isn't really casual friendly. At least I'm playing a character with range and can do a lot of damage on it, end up dying being close with enemies. Drifter. Fun fact, you can't fall the fall damage on the regular Risk of Rain, but you do take damage in general, so still I do not recommend actually trying to fall far. As long as you have something that cancels your momentum falling, you're fine. Even if you're falling off the map. Gearbox? Thank you. Thank you, Gearbox. Thank you. For not yeeting my item off the map. Yes, thank you. Actually, you know what? Let me pause it and check to see if the recording is good, because this game tends to lag whenever I record, because I am stupid and I don't know how to put the right settings. Okay, good news. I did not spend this whole attempt for nothing. Hopefully it doesn't lag whenever a lot of action happens. The only time that this game should lag is there's like 500 things in the screen. I hit one enemy and then 5,000 explosions happen. This game is known for that, and that's kind of the charm of it. The fact you took my... Give me back my jump. I don't know. Haven't seen a lot of drones, honestly. Actually, what am I talking about? The left side of the screen would say otherwise. Don't worry. I'm not a smart individual at times. My intelligence is dedicated to different categories, I guess. I don't know. I am intelligently directive. I don't know. I'm just saying nonsense at this point. Just ignore me. That being said, I think now it's time to skip this part, so I don't have to spend my keys. Yep, there we go. Okay, so now you're gonna give me the let's have a little fun as I throw the run, trying to parry it and die because I did it incorrectly. Okay, I think it's about time we face the boss. Been here for long enough. Okay, it's time. I missed the parry. I missed the parry. God, I remember I was freaking out when I saw this boss for the first time. I am getting a little bit overwhelmed. I was about to parry, but then my items got stolen or disabled. So when I pressed the parry, I had nothing and I died. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm back where I left off, so let's hope that this time I won't die to the boss. Normally I'll show the whole process of, you know, getting to this point, but I don't want this video to be like 10 hours long, so yeah. Anyways, wish me luck. Alright, here we go. Yeah, this boss is dead unless I do something stupid. Alright, you're done. Let's see if I can beat it under 5 minutes so that I can get the log for this place as I fall. Immediate time loss. Love to see it. boss is a damn nightmare. Okay. Goodness. Let's see if I somehow beat him in 5 minutes, just by the off chance. Yes! Woo! Okay. If for some reason I failed this run, at least I got something out of it, so now I'm no longer in a rush. You know, it's about time we finally open this to get some extra items. Oh, hold on. Let me get the one more drone and then get that. Oh my god. The fact they also have the item that duplicates items I get. Oh my goodness. This is perfect. Alright, let's go. Let me hurry up because I want to make use of this, of the 2 stacks of the behemoth. God, I was so confused when I was here for the first time. I was shooting the bloody computer and then I couldn't access the next boss after this. The Soul's Heart shouldn't be a problem though. He's much easier compared to the giant ball of death. Oh, I only have 1 behemoth. Never mind, it took too long. Well, all I'm gonna say is enjoy the fireworks and yeah, that's it. And with this character, the Commando that I'm playing as, I gotta kill him fully. I was getting a thumbnail, and then my drone was gonna... Okay, whatever. Here we go. This is like a platform boss, where as you damage, you have to look around so that the area doesn't end up killing you. Just pretty much look around for the stage hazards. God, this boss is insane. Ah! No! Oh! Okay, that was horrible, but thank God for that. This boss is too damn stressful, bro. I'm sorry. It's not even the final boss. Like, Jesus. Oh, my lord. Okay, let's not die this time. I literally approached dodging that move so horribly that I just withered away and just failed that entire run. Goodness. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this random video nobody asked for, but yeah. I just hope to God that didn't do all this for nothing for the 3rd time. let's get out of here.
Do it again.
Oh my goodness. Let's get right to it, everybody. What are you doing? Thanks, Free Strone. It is done. Oh guys, look, it's a war timer. Oh my god. Beat the tower. Let me stop. And I got the worst portal. Wonderful. You know what? I'm feeling a bit spicy. I might regret this, but I don't care. I got the speed, so I should be fine. Okay. Here's another final boss, and this time once we kill this one, we're done. There's nothing else you could do. So yeah, last time I showcased this boss, I was playing as the Railgunner. Oh god. forever. I'm surprised I got a decent strat against him. Holy, oh my god. Okay, that being said, this is where our run concludes. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this entire video. If you guys stick out to the very end, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, next video definitely will be Frick Bears this time. I just need to decompress a little bit as I failed to enter the portal right away. Whatever. Anyways, game over.
Bird up.
Yeah.
Yeah.